Thank you so much for all the love, likes, and subscriptions. Every single one of your clicks means the world to me, and it keeps this channel alive. Your support is the reason I get to share these stories, the real, emotional journeys of the stars we all love. And today, I bring you a story that deserves every second of your attention. Her name is Jung So Min. When we first met her on screen, she was just another fresh face with a hopeful smile and a quiet charm. But that was only the beginning. What followed was nothing short of unbelievable, a transformation so powerful, so real, and so emotionally layered that it left even the most seasoned fans stunned. This is the story of Jung So Min. A story of growth, heartbreak, strength, and unimaginable grace. Let's dive into the journey of a woman who bloomed quietly but fiercely, not just as an actress but as a human being. When Jung So Min debuted, it was clear she had something special. Not just beauty, not just talent, but something deeper. A kind of vulnerability that made her characters feel like someone you already knew. Someone you rooted for. Her breakthrough came in 2010 with Playful Kiss, a role that thrust her into the spotlight. Paired with Kim Hyun-jung, she portrayed Oh Ni with such raw innocence and dedication that viewers couldn't look away. She wasn't just acting. She was living, breathing every emotion on screen. But behind that smile, there was something she never fully let the world see. Pressure. Doubt. The weight of expectation. Being suddenly famous isn't always the dream it appears to be. It comes with scrutiny, with comparison, with the fear of not being enough. And Jung So Min felt it all. Yet, she didn't break. Instead, she evolved. Over the years, something magical happened. She began choosing roles that challenged her. That forced her out of the box. In Because This Is My First Life, 2017, she played Yoon Ji-ho, a quiet, thoughtful woman who spoke volumes through her silence. That drama struck a nerve with a generation that was quietly screaming for understanding. And Jung So Min delivered. Flawlessly. Audiences connected with her portrayal on a deep, almost painful level. It was no longer about her being a pretty face. She had become a storyteller. A mirror for millions. What's incredible about Jung So Min is her subtlety. She doesn't need to shout to be heard. She doesn't need dramatic makeup or flashy characters to shine. Her strength is in her stillness, her controlled emotion, the way her eyes well up before the tears fall. You don't just watch her. You feel her. And let's talk about her versatility. Not many actors can shift from sweet romantic leads to emotionally complex roles with such ease. Jung So Min has done both, and everything in between. In monthly magazine Home, 2021, she was witty and resilient. In Alchemy of Souls, even in a supporting arc, her screen presence was magnetic. But perhaps her biggest transformation wasn't just in the characters she played. It was in the woman she was becoming behind the scenes. Jung So Min has always kept a low profile, preferring privacy over publicity. But through rare interviews and quiet moments on variety shows, we caught glimpses of her heart, her humility, her sincerity. The industry can be ruthless. Fame can be fickle. But So Min has walked this road with her head held high, not because of arrogance, but because of grace. And then came the personal heartbreaks. It's no secret that Jung So Min and actor Lee Jun were once in a public relationship. They met on the set of My Father is Strange and dated for years. Fans adored them. They seemed like the perfect match, down to earth, real, affectionate. But in 2020, they confirmed their breakup. It was quiet, respectful, and incredibly mature. No drama, no bitterness. Just two people who loved and let go. And once again, So Min showed us what dignity looks like. That kind of loss, especially under public scrutiny, can shatter even the strongest spirits. But she didn't hide. She didn't disappear. Instead, she poured herself into her work. She found strength in vulnerability. And through every smile and every role, we could see she was healing. One of the most beautiful things about Jung So Min is that she doesn't try to be perfect. She's real. She gets tired. She struggles. And she lets it show, but never in a way that begs for sympathy. It's simply who she is. That authenticity is what keeps fans so deeply connected to her. She's not a manufactured image. She's a person. Her visuals, too, have matured beautifully. From youthful charm to sophisticated elegance, her transformation in style has mirrored her emotional journey. She no longer dresses to impress. She dresses like she owns her space. Whether it's a soft pastel dress or a sharp tailored suit, Jung So Min wears confidence now like a second skin. And it's breathtaking. She's also incredibly smart, something not everyone talks about. A graduate of the prestigious Korea National University of Arts, she's always approached acting as a craft, not just a career. That dedication to her art is visible in every line she delivers, every look she gives, every scene she touches. She also uses her voice for good. So Min has quietly donated to causes without seeking attention. During the pandemic, she contributed to medical relief efforts. In other moments, she supported children and education programs. These are the parts of her story that often go unspoken, but they're just as powerful. So where is she now? Still shining. Still transforming. Still writing her story with every breath. Jung So Min isn't the loudest star. She's not always trending on social media. But she's timeless. Her work leaves impressions that don't fade with the next headline. And maybe that's the most unbelievable part of her transformation. Not the roles, not the fame, not the beauty, but the way she's managed to remain true to herself in a world that constantly asks you to be someone else. As fans, we're lucky. We get to witness her growth, to cheer for her silently from behind our screens, and to be reminded, through her grace, her passion, her pain, that transformation isn't always loud. Sometimes, it's gentle. Sometimes, it's slow. But it's always powerful. And Jung So Min. She is power. Quiet. Steady. Unshakable. To everyone who liked this video, subscribe to this channel, and continues to support the content we create. Thank you. Truly. Your support is the reason we can keep telling these stories. If Jung So Min has ever touched your heart through a drama, a scene, or even a single line, share this video with someone who needs to be reminded that strength can be soft, that growth can be quiet, and that transformation, when real, is always unbelievable. Until next time, stay kind, stay inspired, and as always, thank you for watching.